I am honored to come to this remote corner of England to speak to you all. Our technicians have worked hard to achieve this noble, thing that stands before us. They have spared no effort. They have put their hands to the plow, their backs to the wall, and their shoulders to the wheel.
She must think we're tied up in knots.
The dove of peace wings silently over this fair isle.
Sounds a noisy bird to me.
I repeat, this serenity must be preserved. There remains only one thing to say.
We've got interference. Only from you.
It is an uplifting moment for all of us. As I declare... this station will and truly open.
Nearly a nasty accident, then.
Hey, Sarge, are we expecting an ambulance?
On pay night, we expect any ruddy thing. Probably one of the lads had a fight at the boozer.
Yeah.
What's the trouble, then?
I've got a man of you who's inside by ya.
That bad?
Not a hair touched, then there's a miracle for you. The spirit nearly had him, though.
They'd never learn. No one who stuck to beer ever came home in an ambulance.
Oh, it wasn't the drinking man, but the motor spirit. It's in a lift in a petrol tanker he was. The driver stopped for a... well, to stretch his legs, if you know what I mean. And then, boom!
Boom? What boom?
Some bloody fool lit a cigarette, man.
We're at Griffith for you.
All right, then. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
Huh? It was an accident. Honestly, it was...
It's all right, Mark. You were here at Griffith.
Cool. I dreamed it was Sydney Harbour Bridge. I was fixing a strut and the whole thing fell down. Wasn't that funny, though?
Depends who was on it at the time. On your feet, then.
Put your cap on, smarten yourself up.
Yes, Sergeant. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Sergeant.
You posted here, then?
Yes, Sergeant, but I'm not due until 0800 hours. This gentleman kindly gave me a lift. Bye-bye, Llewellyn.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Nice fellow, Llewellyn. Good night, Sergeant. Good Lord.
said 4, blast you! That's the second shot you ruined. I thought I asked not to be disturbed, Pocock.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I thought you'd rather like to see the paper.
What? You interrupt my Saturday morning golf practice with a miserable paper? I warn you, my boy, if I foozle at the 5th, it'll be your responsibility.
I'm so sorry, sir, but there is something here which does require your urgent
Banwell?
attention.
Banwell, eh? Ha! They seem to have had a bit of a box-up.
Yes, indeed, sir. Rather bad luck, don't you think?
Bad luck. Bad organisation.
Yes, sir.
Fancy allowing this fellow Wood free run of the control room. They want their heads examined. He couldn't cause a shambles like that on a well-run station like Cribbeth, could he, eh?
No, indeed not, sir. But actually, sir, it was page 15, I rather thought.
If you mean
Right.
the crossword, 15 down is Slivovitz, a potent plum brandy, which is a blasted teetotaler you probably never heard of.
No, sir. The births, marriages, and deaths, sir. Air Commodore Warmington.
What, old Tracer Warmington married?
Dead, sir.
Dead? Cirrhosis, I suppose. Well, we are all but mortal. Who? Tracer, old friend, we of the Pancake Club salute you. When we speak of Angels 1-5, we shall always think of you. Keep your harp bulled and watch out for Cloud. There's a good bird, Warmington. Dashing flyer, daring drinker. Now he's got his second wings.
Yes, sir. But sir, don't you realize what this means?
Of course I do. The honours must be observed, Pocock. It means that an Air Commodore has passed on to a higher plane, and that I am the next in line of succession.
Yes, sir.
That second row of scrambled egg will be mine at last.
Yes, sir. May I offer you my sincere congratulations?
Let us not be premature, my boy. We must wait official notification. Thank you, my boy. My nose is clean. I can think of no disaster that can stand between me and my proper promotion. Pocock, order my car. I'm off to the tailor's to order a new uniform with a nice thick ring on the cuff. Sorry, boys, you're about to become obsolete. Big Brother is taking over.
Good morning, Mr. Breach.
Good morning, sir. Station commander in, sir.
For the moment, yes, and in excellent spirits, too.
That's all right, the smile off his face, sir.
Then you'd better take it straight in. He's leaving almost immediately.
Very good, sir.
Do hurry up.
Come in. Morning, Mr. Breach. How are your begonias?
Better, thank you, sir.
Very pleased to hear it. A well-ordered station gives the old ticker a thrill of pride. What was the purpose of your visit?
This, sir. I thought you ought to know immediately.
And what ought I to know about 7800900 Wood Alexander Aircraftsman second class?
I'm afraid you don't know the half of it, sir.
Wood. That seems to ring a bell.
More like a death knell, sir.
He's not the clot that caused that muck up at Banwell.
That's right, sir. And at 124 other RAF stations.
It's quite a file, isn't it, eh?
Yes, sir.
Sank the air-sea rescue launch at Shawnee Island.
Yes, sir.
With the CO on board. Scalded all the WAFs in their ablutions at, what's his place? Piddle Trentide.
Yes, sir. Quite a record.
Record? It's a positive long player.
I'm glad to see you take it so well, sir.
Why, he's not posted here.
Arrived last night, sir. Ahead of his time.
Post early for destruction. What's the score so far?
One broken cot, sir. Repairable, fortunately.
We'll close our innings on that score and no more. I want to hear of no further mishaps, no disasters, not one tiny crash.
Yes, sir.
You see, Mr. Beach, I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. I'm hoping shortly to move into a, what shall we call it, a higher income bracket.
Not resigning your commission, sir?
No. Promotion, Mr. Breach.
Oh, congratulations, sir.
We mustn't count our chickens. Not with that fox Wood on the loose. That man could ruin my chances completely. Where is he at the moment?
General duties, I think, sir. I'll find out from the orderly sergeant.
Your car, sir, it's at the gate, in several pieces.
What? Lead me to it.
Cracked valve cover, tappet's gone for a Burton. Radiator and coachwork damage. Suppose it could be worse.
Don't know what the old man will say.
I do.
We went into maintenance yesterday morning.
Gun!
My own dear Buzzbomb. My ancient, true and trusted friend. 25 next birthday. Cut off in its prime by whom?
It was the barricade, sir. It fell.
I can see that. I've got eyes. Who caused it to fall?
Well, sir, When he was down here collecting his parts, Aircraftman Wood was observed examining...
That name again, Wood. Mr. Breach! Ha! Find him at once. Bring him up to my office on his knees in chains if necessary. Ha! Come along, Pocock. All right, Sergeant. Where is he?
I put him on the motor motor outside admin. Said he had a flair for things mechanical.
You! Craftsman Wood, I presume.
Yes, sir.
We meet at last. Wood the vandal. Wood the destroyer. Wood the mower of office carpets. Stop the blasted thing! Stop it! Oh, goodness.
Terribly sorry, sir. But I was adjusting the clutch control, you see, sir, and it sort of ran away with me.
Oh, did it now?
Yes, sir. But I definitely know what's wrong with the machine now, sir, because I'm by way of being a bit of a mechanic.
Correction, you're by way of being a bit of a bloody nuisance!
Sir, Wood isn't...
I'm afraid he is, Mr. Breach. The enemy is in our midst. We leave the office for one moment, and lo, we are infested with woodworm. You seem to have made a cracking good start, Wood. The job you did on the barrier, for instance.
Oh, well, I'm very pleased you noticed the difference there, sir. You see, I thought that the butt weight was too close to the fulcrum, so I sort of shifted it along to make it more easy to swing up and down.
How very thoughtful of you. For your information, it swung down with the greatest possible ease onto my beloved car.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that, sir. I really am. I had no idea.
You have far too many ideas, if this is anything to go by. According to your record, Wood, you have ideas like the vestry cat has kittens, and every one of them sends the Air Force estimates up sky high.
No, that wasn't me, sir. That was the Air
I
Commodore.
don't care who that was. Kindly let me continue in my own office. Here at Cribbeth, we are one big happy family, aren't we? Aren't we, sir? And I am like a father to my children, but I will not be responsible for their debts. Wood, how would you like to go to another family?
Well, I seem to have been to all the others, sir. I do get around a bit.
Yes, leaving a trail of disaster in your wake.
Yes, sir. I'm very sorry.
Kindly retire to the corridor whilst we consider your fate. Airman! Gentlemen, the position is grave. With that maniac around, my promotion is in dire jeopardy. An hour ago, it was all plain sailing. Now, old Father Time is tapping me on the shoulder. Not with his scythe, but with a blasted mowing machine.
Sir, if I may make a suggestion, could we not wheedle him out on medical grounds, sir?
Not a chance. His records show him A1 all along the line. He's far too busy smashing the place up to report sick.
What about a psychiatrist report, sir?
Yes. Bless you, Pocock, a brilliant idea. That destructive mania of his must be a disease. Haul him over to the medicos, Mr. Breach, and get it put into writing.
Sir!
Our bacon may yet be saved. Resourceful chaps, those medicos.
Another shilling, please, sir.
82 Wood, sir. 7800 900, sir.
Come. We're personalities here, not numbers. What seems to be the trouble, Wood?
Nothing at all, sir. I'm quite all right, thank you.
Then why...
Group Captain Kingsley wants you to, well, that is, he feels...
I understand. The common or garden hangover. Well, take Group Captain Kingsley a handful of these pink chaps. They'll do the trick, as usual.
I'm afraid you got the wrong end of the stick, sir. In plain language, the station commander feels that this man has mental urges detrimental to Air Force property, sir. No, thank you, sir.
Do you, Wood?
No, sir. It's just that I have very strong feelings, sir, about mechanical efficiency. I'd like to see things working properly, sir.
A very natural state of mind. Still, if Group Captain Kingsley is worried about you, we'll give you a little examination. See if we can't allay his fears. We'll get the old brain box working. Oh. Out of paper again. I think someone steals it for other purposes. Help me with it.
Hat.
Haven't had much call on the old encephalograph recently. Let's hope it's in fighting trim. I'm sure you have other things to do, Mr. Breach. No need for you to stay.
Oh, yes, there is, sir, with respect. You've no idea what Wood is capable of perpetrating, sir.
Well, we shall see. There now. You can have a look at your brain impulses. Wood, if you'll sit down in this chair here, then I tape these contacts to various parts of your cranium.
I say, sir, do you think I should? I mean, I might get a shock.
You'll get a bigger shock if you don't, my lad, from me.
Let us not menace Mr. Breach. We require the confidence of the patient, not a nervous reaction. Suppose we tried out our new fast, just to demonstrate its harmlessness.
Oh, yes, please, sir.
No, the station commander...
Get me the lamp over there, would you?
I really don't think, sir.
You don't have to think, Mr. Breach. Just relax, let your mind go blank. Ah.
Down here?
Oh, yes. Now, if you pass me the tapes over there. Observe, Wood, absolutely no cause for apprehension. I just throw the switch, and then, as the poet has it, the moving finger writes.
Do you think it's working properly? Right, Mr. Breach seems to be sort of thinking in squiggles, sir.
That's quite normal, I assure you. Well, it does look a little bit erratic.
Look, sir, if we raise the transformer ratio...
Don't touch that!
I had my suspicions about the machine right from the start, sir. And you told me it was safe.
The old crate ready?
Yes, sir, it's warming up on the tarmac.
Yeah, good. Seems damn silly, doesn't it, flying to a game of golf? Still, with the old buzz bomb, a complete write-off, and me hours behind schedule, thanks to that man Wood.
Yes, of course, sir.
Well, don't just stand there. Assist your station commander.
Sir, if you don't mind my saying so, I do admire you, sir.
Pocock, this is so sudden.
Oh, no, sir, no, I mean, I admire your spirit, sir. I mean, to go off calmly and play golf at a time like this. When...
Life must go on. Routine doesn't grind to a halt just because of one maniac. Savvy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sing ho for the fairway. Let's get up. On. Good grief, man, whatever's the matter with you? There are places set aside for the cha-cha.
The Ensign.
Find out what he wants. I've no time to listen to dribblings about Ensign now.
Telegraph, Wood.
Wood? Him as was committed to your care?
Yes, sir.
He hasn't escaped your clutches by any mishap, has he? He is still in your custody?
No, sir. That is...
You didn't she? Certainly is. Better than a meteor, the old man reckons. Misfiring, isn't she? What? Misfiring. Dicky inlet valve, probably. Dicky what? Inlet valve. Listen. Well, if you leave it like that, you'll get a big mag drop. I'll show you. That's something right for the CO. You get a big mag drop. You can't go in there. I'm going to check up on you.
You're the one who needs his head examined. Where is he, Plaster? Where is he? Come on, where is he?
Your plane, sir.
My what?
Your plane.
No, not that. Wood, come back! Wood! Wood! Put that aircraft down! Emergency! Sound the alarm! Sound the... Run away! Come up!
Don't worry, sir. I'm quite all right.
You would be. Why couldn't you have gone down with your ship? No. I don't believe it.
No, I don't believe it.
I fear so, Minister. To 4 aircraft written off by AC2 Wood Alexander, £865,000. The rest is in your in tray.
The rest?
Well, in all, sir, he's cost us about $5 million.
But how on earth was this allowed to mount up in this way? Why wasn't he invalided out months ago?
Well, I gather he comes through these incidents unscathed.
But £5 million, that's fantastic. How am I to explain that? This isn't the coal board, you know.
No, sir.
And that is where you and I will be, Wagstaff, if we don't hush this up. Suppose the press got to hear of this.
Oh, sir.
It could bring the government down. This could be the last straw that sends us to the country. £5 million, man. It's more than a whole battalion of enemy agents. I suppose you have had him checked for security.
Oh, yes, sir, by one of their best men. He's retired to a nursing home with a nervous breakdown.
Well, trust MI5 to bungle. We shall not. Nothing short of the honor of the department is at stake, Wagstaff. This man Wood is a blot on our escutcheon.
I quite agree, sir.
Well, then he must be stopped. He must be expunged. If we are to survive, this man must be axed.
Of course, sir.
Well, get chopping, man. Get chopping.
So, the minister's given us the green light, eh?
Yes, sir. Wood may be discharged at once.
I was beginning to think that we were stuck with him for good. Short of putting ground glass in his cornflakes or sticking witches' hat pins in that file of his, we were up a gum tree, huh?
Yes, sir. It did look like it, I admit.
Well, all that's a thing of the past now, Pocock. Happy days are here again, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How soon can we chuck him overboard?
Just as soon as we've got the transport plan, sir. Sir, I thought we might call it Operation Escape Hatch.
Why?
Oh.
Why not Operation Plank Walk? One false move and we're in it, right up to here. Where is the varmint now?
In the cookhouse, sir. 2 of the men will be watching him the whole time. He can't come to much harm.
What's up, Fred?
Fred?
What? What's up, Fred? Wait, it stopped.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh, it stopped.
I'll say the roller seems to be working okay.
The fuse hasn't blown.
Oh, no, not the fuse.
The fuse hasn't blown.
No, not the fuse.
Hasn't blown. No, not the fuse.
Hasn't blown. No.
Here, get out of there, Wood. We've had our instructions.
Oh, well, I'm only trying to help you. You see, it's shorting, and there's a couple of loose wires up here. Look, there they are. It's really a job for an electrician, but I could make a temporary adjustment if you like.
Yeah, don't you dare touch it, Wood. You know our orders. You're not to put your hand in anything but a bucket. Now up it.
All right. Just as you like. All you have to do, though, is to join those two wires up. Redirect the current, that's all. John, you know best, I suppose.
He, must mean those two. Yeah, must mean those two there. Yeah. No! Ho. What? Don't touch those until I switch off. Oh, switch off, yeah. Yes. Can't be too careful. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that should do the trick. Yes, that should do the trick.
Shall I switch on?
No, I'll switch on when I'm ready.
Okay.
So.
Don't go near it, it's a ruddy barrage!
What's the matter with you lot? Kind of little flack, are you?
plates, 572 cups, 305 saucers, and 1 electric washing machine, giant economy size. Estimated damage...
Don't tell me I don't wish to know. Every breath that maniac takes sends up the cost of living. Get me that CO on the phone.
Oh, yes, sir, immediately, sir. Will you speak to him personally, sir?
I will speak to him so personally, the wires will melt.
All except the Royal Air Force. Oh, you're putting me in a most inferior position, Group Captain Kingsley. All this procrastination about where the man is, where he isn't. We've been searching for him.
Blasted civil servants. It's all very well for them to sit on their petrified Whitehall jacksies ranting and raving. They don't have to live with a man.
Yes. Right, sir, sir.
Sorry, sir, I didn't quite catch that.
Do I have to repeat myself?
No, sir, of course you don't have to repeat yourself.
Royal Air Force is the one unit.
Very well, sir. I shall escort Wood to his house myself. Goodbye, sir. So much for the big white chief. He seems to feel that my staff is nothing but a bunch of incompetent nincompoops. By Jove, he's right.
But, sir, don't you think that...
No, I very well don't think. I act. For now, I'm Pocock. Your station commander takes personal control. Now, are those railway warrants made out?
Well, no, sir. I was waiting for your new secretary to...
Oh, you'd wait for your own funeral, you would. You can write, can't you?
Well, yes, sir.
You've got fingers, haven't you?
Of course.
Well, pull them out! Mr. Breach! Sir? If you can see through that ridiculous invisible man outfit, go and dig out public enemy number 1.
Right away, sir.
And you can pull your finger out, too!
You know, some chaps are only too pleased to leave the service, sir. But I'm not. I've enjoyed every minute of it, sir. The opportunities.
For demolition, you mean? I can't think why you don't take it up professionally in Civvy Street. I just think it runs in the blood. I suppose if we bothered to dig up the records, we'd find a Septimus Woody who lived in Pudding Lane just before the Great Fire. Or a Chester B. Wood in San Francisco before the earthquake.
I don't know about that, sir. But my father was a mechanic. He used to spend all his time inventing.
Not quite all. He took time off to have you, unfortunately.
You put the penny in?
No harm in that, I suppose.
Wood! Wood!
It's all right, sir. I just wanted my fortune told.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Well, it says I'm going on a journey.
I wonder how it knew. Come on, get cracking. Oh, no, you don't, Wood. Potter! Remove this, will you? Come along. Ah! Sure. Yes. Now, you two watchdogs go in there and report to me at each stop. Sir. And, no smoking. Wood, in here.
Yes, sir.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Sir! Sir! Sir!
What is it? Oh. Johnny!
Sir?
All right, Wood. Settle down and let's have a nice, peaceful journey. What is that literature, Wood?
Oh, it's Mechanics Illustrated, sir. It's full of very useful tips.
Very well, you may read it.
Thank you, sir.
Where do you think you're going? Walkies?
No, sir, I was going to deposit this in the bin over there, sir. After all, they are our railways, sir, and you must keep them tidy.
Good grief, man, you need more looking after than a hat full of waffs. Give it to me. You stay where you are.
Anything wrong, sir?
Oh, no, Corporal. I've just taken up refuse collection as a hobby.
Yes, sir.
Is this carriage reserved?
Oh, yes, it is actually, madam, but there's plenty of room. Come on in.
Oh, thank you very much. It is very kind of you.
Shall I take your firewood?
Oh, yes. Very funny. Oh, a bit chilly, isn't it, Commander?
Yes, it's quite fresh today. I'm not actually a commander, madam. I'm just an ordinary...
Oh, well, you should be, with such delightful manners. Ah! Oh, this carriage is reserved, but there's plenty of room. You could come in if you like.
I should bloody well think I can come in, my good woman. If you'd taken the trouble to read this notice here, you would have observed that this carriage is reserved for Air Force personnel. As you don't seem to have wings, I must ask you to leave at once.
But I've already received permission from your commanding officer here.
My commanding officer? I'll have you know, madam, that I'm in charge here, and I insist that you leave this carriage.
Certainly not. I've walked up and down this train twice, and this is the only seat I can find. I mean, you're not expecting it to be filled with troops at any moment.
No.
Is one of you suffering from an infectious disease?
No.
No. Well, is either of you a homicidal maniac?
Not exactly homicidal, no.
No, well, if you're the other sort, I'm sure the commander here will protect me, won't you? Anyway, I've absolutely no intention of sitting on a suitcase in the corridor.
Well, of course not, madam.
Or in the luggage van. So here I sit and here I stay. Fred. Oh! Oh!
It's all right, madam. I'm sure that the group captain, madam, never meant any harm, did you, sir?
Harm? I'll give her...
Yes, of course you'll give her your seat, sir, won't you? Oh, the train started. All nice and comfortable now, eh?
Oh, I suppose so, really. If Ferdinand starts any of his tricks again, I really want to pull communication cord.
Oh, yes, madam, yes, quite. But I'm sure it won't be necessary. Chocolate?
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much indeed. Very nice. I have taken lessons in judo, you know.
Can't think why you bothered.
Excuse me.
Scamble! What happened, Wood? What happened? We found?
No, sir. I'm very sorry, but I wanted to go to...
Oh, very well. I'll come with you.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
All right, Corporal, you can put that airman down. Your CO has everything under control.
Sir.
Come on.
I'm afraid it's engaged, sir.
Shall we offer it our congratulations?
I expect there'll be another one further down, sir, through here.
You wouldn't have designs on Her Majesty's mails by any chance?
Oh, no, sir. I meant there'll be another, you know, further down, sir.
Very well.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I know a lot about trains, sir. I drove one once, you know, for a few yards. Cool. Now, look at that, sir. That really is dangerous. That could cause a nasty accident, sir.
Oh, no, you don't escape from me as easy as that. Will you leave things alone? I'll deal with this. You take care of the job in hand. Wood.
Something wrong, madam?
Well, there doesn't seem to be any heat in the carriage.
Oh, really?
No.
I'll soon fix that. Excuse me.
You're caught like a rat in a trap. Ah!
Yes, I don't think this wheel's connected to anything, you know. No, it's not. Look at that.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well. No, that's that. Now, if only I can find the connection between that and the actual radiator. Would you mind moving up, please?
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Right.
Are you going to London?
Yes, it's my first visit.
Oh. Yeah. Find a lot of things to interest you there. I don't know. I don't think the trouble's in the carriage at all, madam. If only I could manage to sort of get underneath somehow. Just looking to see where we were. Well, I think I'll go up this way. We don't want anyone interfering, do we?
No. Oh, I was just thinking. I mean, supposing the train goes off while you're still under it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, madam. They've still got a lot of things to load into the guard's van yet. Anyway, I'll hear his whistle.
Oh, so you will, yes.
Oh, if you should feel the carriage getting warmer, will you give me a signal? Sort of knock on the floor 3 times like that.
Oh, by Jove, yes, I will.
Thank you.
Oh. Ooh!
Oh, I forgot the platform was the other side. Nearly a nasty accident.
That's all for Carnarvon. The rest are for Cardiff. Right, Ben?
Commander, the train's moving.
I've told you once, Pocock, and as a jest it does not bear repetition. A mailbag net.
Oh, dear. I'm afraid travelling with Wood has made him mentally unbalanced. Where are you addressed to, sir?
Now, look here, Pocock, I'm in no mood for your blasted repartee.
Oh, really? Now, well, what do you want, sir?
I want to be fetched now.
Well, where are you, sir?
Well, I'm here. I'm at a place called, no, name's like the... Llangol... Blimey, I don't know what it's called.
Llangol Blimey? There's no such place, sir.
But get a helicopter to follow the railway liner, and when he sees a blithering great moustache bristling with rage, that's your station commander.
Oh, really? Oh, yes, I will, sir, yes.
Now, you get off to Carmarthen and meet Wood. At least he's still on the train. Goodbye.
Yes, sir. Oh, dear.
Disappeared into thin air? Don't give me that. You're a bunch of slackers. You haven't looked.
Oh, I assure you we have, sir. Even in the milk churns. Perhaps he got caught up in a mail net like you did, sir.
Pocock, pin this young puppy's ears back and give him a lesson in tact. Tell him that your leader is in no mood to be trifled with.
Yes, sir.
Well, don't just stand there like a couple of spares. Do something!
Yes, sir. What exactly?
What? You ask me what? You, a flight lieutenant in Her Majesty's Royal Air Force? Bring me that woman!
Which one, sir? The blonde or the check dress?
We're looking for a maniac, not a pickup. Lieutenant, I want you to see that no one enters this office while I interrogate this one.
Just as you wish, sir.
Never be pushed like this. Oh, you again. Why can't you leave me alone?
Madam, I can assure you that I have no intention whatsoever of violating your airspace. But perhaps...
No, it belongs to Commander Wood, actually.
I am the commander here. Now then, madam. The man in the compartment, Wood, where is he?
I shouldn't tell you, even if I knew. I consider you most undesirable from every aspect, and certainly unfit company for the well-mannered Mr. Wood.
Can I not get it into your thick? Can I not impress upon you, madam, that this is a matter of national importance? I must find that man!
I should very much like to find him myself. I happen to have his luggage.
Grab that, Pocock. It probably contains his tools of destruction.
Yes, sir.
Now then, what has happened to him?
Well, he fell off the train, actually. He was underneath it at the time, making a small repair to the heating system.
Fell off? Underneath? When?
About half an hour ago, just before the radiators blew up. I do hope he's all right.
That hope, madam, is not shared. Well, he can't be far away.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary, Minister, isn't it?
Extraordinary. All is not lost, but Wood is. That's not extraordinary, man. It's disastrous. Who sent this?
Oh, it came through the station master at Carmarthen. Apparently Group Captain Kingsley was in too much of a rush to make a personal call.
I'm sure he was. Well, where is he? Have you been on to Cribble?
Oh, yes, sir. They say the CO will be back at any moment now. He's ordered general mobilization for a manhunt. I think they're in a bit of a flap down there.
And so am I, Wagstaff, with that raving lunatic at large. Think of the damage he could be doing at this very moment. One's very imagination boggles.
Well, put like that, yes, it would tend to make it boggle.
And you're quite content to leave it at that?
Yes, sir. No, no.
Then get moving, man. Get your air sickness pills. Have yourself flown down to Cribby.
Oh, no, sir.
Parachute if necessary.
But I'm hopeless at heights.
Wagstaff, it's either that or the coal bomb.
Very well, sir.
Good man. Send me a progress report on the telephone every 2 hours. Happy landings. Well, he's there. Somewhere.
Keep walking till you get to the crossroads, he said. A milestone pointing... Ah, that's it. Carmarthen.
It's 34 miles.
Oh, hello, miss. Corporal. Have you hurt yourself?
No, I'm on my way to Carmarthen if I can get a lift.
Well, that's a coincidence, so am I.
And then on to Cribbeth. Do you know it?
Cribbeth? God, I used to be stationed there. Oh, it's an awfully nice place. Do you mind if I sit with you and wait for a lift?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Would you like one of my mum's currant buns?
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
What's the CO like? I'm going to be his new secretary.
Oh, that's good. Yes, Group Captain Kingsley, his name is. Awfully decent chap, like a father almost.
I am waiting to hear from Operation
Come on. This is war, not a victory bun fight. Mr. Beach, hurry up those supplies.
Hello.
Run, Thorpe.
Get
Get the transport wheeling. Now, where the blazes is the army?
Well, forces Alpha and Bravo are ready to move off, sir.
Oh, Bravo.
Hello.
Come on, Pocock. Stop playing north and cutties, man. Cut it up into sectors, like an orange. That's more like it. Oh,
I do hope it'll be all right, sir.
It really well better be, especially now we've got a civil servant breathing down our blasted back. Why, at a time like this, they have to send a United Nations observer, I simply do not know.
Mr. Wagstaff, sir.
Group Captain Kingsley.
The same.
Wagstaff, Air Ministry. I've come down here to be...
Our man in Cribbeth, I know. The ancient mariner had an albatross hanging over his head. I got you. Don't get in the way, that's all.
Really, Group Captain, I'm not accustomed to...
You will be before this operation has run its course. Pocock, look after Wagstaff and change him when necessary. Everything ready, Mr. Beach?
Sir.
Wagons, roll!
You make it sound so exciting. There, that's better.
Oh, thanks very much. Yes, there's never a dull moment at Cribbeth. At least there wasn't while I was there.
Look, we can't sit around here all day. There's been no sign of a lift, and I'm due at camp at 3. I'll be in terrible trouble.
Yes, well, why don't you ring them up and tell them you'll be late? There's a phone box back there.
Ring up a CO?
Oh, why not? You're going to be his secretary, aren't you?
Yes, I know, but...
Well, look, if you're shy about it, I'll phone him up and tell him it's not your fault. He's bound to listen to me.
No, I think I'd better do the talking.
All right, then. I'll carry your case.
Oh, thanks. Carry it carefully. The lock's broken.
Oh, yes. All right, then. Follow me.
They didn't even slow down. I'm sure they could have found room for us somewhere.
Well, they waved to us anyway.
Fat lot of good that is. Oh, what's the number anyway?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Corporal. It's Cribbeth 24. Let me get it for you, please. I love pressing buttons and things like that.
Roger. Sir, they've completely covered a line between Bryn Harnock and Carmarthen. No sign of wood anywhere. They're now converging on an area, map reference 163495.
Good work. Tell them to keep it up. I want the area completely covered before dark. They can use dispatch riders, lorries, jeeps, mules if necessary. Saturate the area.
Yes, sir.
Huh. You see where you've placed that convoy of lorries?
Hello?
Smack in the middle of Lake Bella. Huh? No wonder you didn't last in Coastal Command.
Roger. Sir, 4th Delta Foxtrot are ready to move up.
Aha, he won't slip through our fingers this time.
Through to the local exchange, Corporal.
There was another lorry. It was the army.
Oh, yes. Well, a combined ops scheme, I expect, Corporal. Thank you, yes. They're trying to connect me now.
Shall I take over?
Oh, yes, good.
Are you sure you've got your calls done right? Well, what's your position?
Well, there's something very strange here, sir. Force designated Charlie Williams,
Position 149, London Road, says your car's not worth repairing, and shall he order another?
My car? That's the local garage, you fool. I can't be bothered with that now.
Here, sir.
Wait a minute. The way things are going, we shall need all the transport we can lay our hands on. Tell him to order me a new one at once.
We want a new one at once.
A Group Captain Kingsley here. Your name is Jean Briggs and you've been stranded? Well, don't phone me, madam. I'm not the Marriage Guidance Bureau.
Really, Group Captain, this is too much. First of all, cars, and now women.
You're my new secretary. Well, my heartiest congratulations, and will you not pester me now? I don't care if you're a week late. Clear this line at once. My new secretary. Should have been here days ago. Air Ministry posting, of course. Well, gentlemen, we're doing no good stooging round in here. The time has come to go out into the field and join forces. Pocock.
Sir?
Roll up that map. You'll be needing it. Take the pins out first, you nit.
Oh, yes, sir.
Mr. Breach, see that Mr. Wagstaff gets some field boots instead of those pansy pumps. Right away, sir. Gentlemen, this is our finest hour.
Well, I thought he sounded a bit grumpy. But at least he said he didn't mind if I was a week late.
That's what I mean. I told you he was a decent chap. There you are. I've mended your suitcase.
You have to. Thanks very much.
Oh, look.
Could you please give us a lift?
I'm really glad of a bit of company. I've only had 3 hours sleep in the last 24.
Oh, been driving all night, have you?
I come from Hull. I'm on my way back there now, like.
Do you go anywhere near Carmarthen?
I'll go through it. If I can find it. There's something funny going on around these parts. I've been diverted 6 times this morning already. Been stopped and searched twice.
Oh. Oh, I expect they're searching for someone, don't you?
There's hundreds of them. We're going to be here for hours. If I count him, I'll go to sleep.
Are you sure you've driven a lorry before?
Oh, yes, yes. Only once. But I'll never forget it. Of course, some fool of a pilot texted a brand new bomber straight into me. It was lucky I was going faster than he was. He got the worst of it. Where are we?
About here, I think.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Some of these Welsh roads are awful. If only we could get onto that road.
That's a canal. Look, those arrow things, they're lock gates.
Oh, no, miss. Those arrows are grid system markings.
Well, what do you make of that?
I don't know. Looks like the gate of a sort of a private road of some estate or other, doesn't it?
We'd better go back. If it is private, we'd be trespassing.
But if there's no one around to stop us, I'll just dip out and take a look. No one will ever know. Those gates offer a challenge. Yeah, it is a private road. A sort of a long green lane and all overgrown too. No one's been here in years. Could you come up and give me a hand, miss? Corporal, miss? There you are, you see, quite deserted. And this is the old lodge where the gatekeeper used to live when he was on duty, I suppose. There we are, look. Hasn't been used for ages. Don't look, Corporal, please. You're quite right. These are canal gates. And I've sort of let the plug out.
You idiot!
Help!
Look at the lorry.
Lucky it floats, isn't it? Everything's going to get very wet around here, I'm afraid. They say there's an awful lot of water in the British waterway system.
What's the matter with you?
Blisters, I'm not used to this sort of thing. Could I have some water to soak them in?
Water? Where do you suppose we're going to find water right out here in the middle of open country? All we have is what we carry with us. If you choose to use your drinking ration, that's up to you. Stupid civil servant. We better speed up the search, sir. My pocket barometer reads very wet, which suggests we shall shortly be hampered by monsoons.
That's funny, sir. It doesn't look like rain outside. You sure your barometer's right?
What's the matter with you now? Water! Once and for all, man, we haven't... Damn it, I didn't suggest that you should soak your feet in here. In here!
It's coming in under the duckboard, sir.
Sir, Mr. Flood, the water's rising every minute, sir.
It's an absolute inundation.
We shall be drowned! Take to the hills! The time has come for a tactical withdrawal. Everybody else! Come on, don't stand there paddling, man. Get outside. might call a very narrow squeak. Grogan, sir! Mind your Ariel. I know I asked your chap to saturate the area, but I mean, this is ridiculous.
We've lost half the transport, sir, until it dries out, that is.
Well, see what you can do about amphibious craft. Yes. I mean, maybe the Marines will help.
Yes, sir.
Ah! Oh! Mr. Beach, any casualties?
No, sir. All personnel safe and accounted for, sir, including all military units.
Ah! Oh, sir! Let it go.
Sorry, sir.
You dropped your wireless.
I know, sir, but he was saying about a chap, sir, who's got water in his transmitter.
Well, send him to station sick quarters.
Yes, sir.
And Grogan, sir, your microphone's dangling.
Oh, sir.
Oh.
This man here, sir, it's difficult to get much out of him in his present condition, but it seems it was wood he picked up.
Picked up? Yes, that's it. Picked up by water. Great foaming walls of water and carried away. You'll never get Wales dry again, you know.
Oh, yes, we will. Wales will be dry by next Sunday, don't worry. Wales always goes dry on a Sunday. The licensing laws.
Water. Great foaming, frothing, filthy water.
It's all right. You're quite safe here. He'll be all right, sir. It's a purely temporary condition. Come along. Lie down for a bit.
Just shows you what water can do for a man. Well, Twinkle Toes, isn't it time you confessed to Uncle?
Yes, I suppose it is, but I don't know how to express it.
I'm sure he'll do all the expressing that's necessary.
Get me the Air Minister, will you?
15 square miles flooded. That's not possible, Wagstaff. 50. Now listen to me, Wagstaff. I don't care what you do, but you are not to show your face here unless you produce that man. I am not interested in your feet, Wagstaff. Listen to me, Wagstaff. Produce wood within 24 hours, or it's the coal board for you. Who is it now? Oh, yes, Prime Minister. Oh. Well, we haven't found him yet, Prime Minister, no, but I couldn't quite catch that, but the coal board. Oh, yes. Well, of course we shall find him. Oh, yes, not to worry. I understand, Prime Minister.
Oh, I must say, the fates certainly seem to have been against us tonight, don't they?
Fate? It's nothing to do with fate, it's you.
Oh, I'm really sorry, really I am. But it's not my fault. Everything I do, I seem to do.
I wonder if they'll give us shelter.
Oh, I'm bound to. They couldn't refuse a dog on a night like this.
Yes? What is it?
Well, we've got...
If you've called about that infernal car, you'll find it out in the stables, tied up. Never asked them to deliver the thing in the first place. Never would and never shall. No. Just called at the shop, my dear, and asked them if they turned out any new bull-nosed Morrises lately. I didn't even know they'd stopped making them.
Yes, well, they have, so we're soaking.
You what?
Soaking.
Soaking? Well, don't just stand there, man. Come in. Come in, for heaven's sakes. Right. Now then, what can I do for you, eh?
Well, sir, we were wondering if you could possibly give us shelter for the night. You see, we got lost.
You got lost?
Yes.
You got lost?
Got lost, sir.
Damn silly night to go out and get lost, isn't it? Who are you, anyway?
My name's Wood, sir.
Who?
Wood.
Well, my name is Birkinshaw. General Birkinshaw.
Oh,
how do you do?
How do you do?
I'm 83. Some people think I'm a bit potty.
Oh, no, sir, no. Anyway, my name is Wood, sir.
Wood?
Wood. Alexander Wood.
Alexander
yes,
Wood.
and this is,
Mrs. Wood, hello. How do you do?
No, I think
you've come about that damn car, infernal thing. It doesn't go. Hasn't even got a bulb horn.
Yes. Have you any shelter, sir? Shelter?
Shelter? I'm most terribly sorry. I'm afraid we've only got one spare room. I don't suppose you and the Mem Saab will mind sharing?
I've been trying to tell you, we're not...
No, no, my dear, not putting me out one little bit. I like a bit of female company, especially the fair sex. I expect you're dying to get to bed, what?
Yes, yes,
Oh, don't mind him, he's dead. Hold on to that, will you? Yes. Good night, old chap.
Good night.
Come along. Well, this is it. Come in, close the door.
Thank you.
Oh, and mind your head. Oh, of course, you wouldn't have to worry about that, would you? Because I thought you'd come about that infernal car, you know. Did I tell you about that?
Yes, you did.
Did I really? Well, my memory is in a most shocking state. Well, have a good night's sleep. Reveille is at 8 a.m.
Thank you very much, sir. Mind your head.
What's it?
Mind your head, sir.
Mind me head. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, dear. I don't know what you're laughing at. You're not sleeping here.
Oh yes, I know. It's a pity we're not really married, isn't it?
Oh, no, it isn't. You're not the sort of man I want to marry. You're silly and helpless and ham-handed. You do everything wrong.
Well, what are we going to do?
Why don't you ring up your mother and ask her to come and fetch you?
Yes, because she'll be worried. Yes, I think I should phone her. Do you think there's a telephone here?
I doubt it. The General probably communicates by carrier pigeon. Why don't you go and see?
Aren't you coming too?
No, I'm going to bed. I think we're jolly lucky to be given shelter like this, and I'm going to make the most of it.
Right.
Must you?
I'm sorry, I think I've caught a cold.
I'm glad you caught something. What about the one that got away? What about wood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, what, Mr. Breach? 3 bags full?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Sir, do you think someone's given him shelter?
And if they have, their house is probably a pile of rubble by now.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? I can't hear you, miss. No, can you hear me? I'm very sorry. There's a bit of crackling on the line. Oh, no. No, not you, miss. No. Yes. What? Out of what? Order. Oh, I see. Well, don't worry about it, miss. No, I'll fix it and ring you back.
I fear it's time for me to report to the minister again. What am I going to tell him?
Tell him a bedtime story. Keep it clean.
Caught you red-handed, you thieving jackanapes. Put up your hands or something.
Oh, don't shoot. It's me, General Birkinshaw.
What are you talking about? I'm General Birkinshaw. I've never seen you before in all my life.
Don't shoot!
Why not? Oh, where's that husband of yours?
I'm repairing your phone, sir. I want to phone my mother.
Oh, phone your mother. Well, I like that. Good. I like a fellow who's good to his mother. Still, it seems a damn silly time to be repairing a telephone, isn't it? Can't understand what you GPO chaps get up to these days. Good night, old chap.
Good night, sir. It's out of order, you see.
It still is.
Yes, well, I know you think I'm no good at mending things, but I can. And I'll definitely mend this. You see. I don't know why you worry about me.
I can't help it. Of all the miserable half-witted lunatics.
I'm not as bad as all that, am I?
Not you, me. bothering about you at all. I need my brains tested.
No, you don't. I think you're wonderful. I've never met a girl as nice as you before. I'm terribly sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Why not?
Well, I mean, me being only an AC plonk and you a corporal.
You silly idiot. You can't even make a pass at a girl.
Well, it's not surprising, miss, is it? I've never tried this sort of thing before.
Now listen, Wagstaff, is that you?
I've mended it.
Huh? Hello? Hello, is that you, Wagstaff?
No, it's me. Is that you, Father?
No, it's not Father. It's Mr. Wagstaff. Clear the line, please.
Yes, clear the line. Are you there, Wagstaff?
Yes, sir.
Do not sniff at your superior, Wagstaff. I am in no mood to be sniffed at.
I'm awfully sorry, sir, but really my mucous membrane has gone to pot.
I am not interested in your health either. You will lay down your life for the department if necessary. Is that quite clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, have you found wood?
Not exactly, sir. I am being badgered by no less a person than the Prime Minister.
Who wishes to know what you are doing and why you are not doing it faster. Where is wood?
I'm here. Hello?
Will you kindly get off the line? No, no, not you, Minister, no.
Where is wood?
They're talking about me. The Prime Minister himself wants to know where I am.
Have you found wood?
No, sir, I'm awfully sorry, but the fact is, I really haven't got a clue.
You have never had a clue, Wagstaff. All you can do is sit there and sniff. Get me somebody sound in body and mind. Is that CO there?
Yes, sir. The Minister would like to speak to you.
Good Captain Kingsley here, sir. One more sniff out of you and I'll stick that blooming thing right up your...
I beg your pardon?
No, no, sir, not you, sir.
No, sir. We're doing our level best to find wood, sir.
I mean, well, we're combing the entire area.
You're a fine one, all right. Do you realize the whole Army and Air Force are looking for you? Tell them you're here.
Hello? Hello, I'm here.
I'm here.
Hello? Hello? Hello, please. Hello. The connection's gonna go.
Great Scott, it's him. Wood, I recognize the voice. Wood, come home. Wood, come home. Steady, gentlemen, please. Wood, come home. Your station commander speaking, Wood. We'll do anything you like. We'll make you an AC-1.
Group Captain Kingsley, what is all this raving? Have you taken leave of your senses?
He's not there. Operator. Operator. Operator!
Hello. Hello, speak to me. Hello. Very well, I shall come down among you personally.
What sort of man are you, anyway? You can't even be trusted to go from Cribbath to Pinner by yourself.
I didn't ask for the escort.
And when you get it, you go and lose them all. Flood the countryside, get everyone looking for you. And then when you get them on the telephone, you can't even work that properly. You're hopeless.
I'll mend that telephone, you see. No, I don't think the trouble's in there at all. I think it's the mains. Now, there's a big transformer outside. Now, I could start...
You can start by getting home without causing any more trouble to anyone, me included.
If only we could find some sign, some clue, anything.
What's happened to the lights, sir?
That's it. The answer to my prayer.
Is it, sir? How?
Our first clue, gentlemen. In the darkness, there gleams a ray of hope. The 7-area grid system may have gone for a Burton, but it pinpoints our prey. Find the fault, the exact spot at which failure occurred. We've got him.
Oh, brilliant, sir.
Of course,
Really
yes.
brilliant.
Got him right.
You see what I mean? Damn feller's gone.
So I observe. Gentlemen, in spite of the good offices of the Electricity Board, we're too late. The bird has flown.
Ah, hey, he's taken the car, no? Huh? No, not this one, the other one. Still, good riddance, that was. Oh, yes, I've got a girl here for you.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, yes. You're going to marry him, aren't you?
Well,
I'll have to now, you know. Otherwise, I'll have to horsewhip him. You'll make the arrangements, I suppose.
What the? You don't expect me to marry just because...
No, not you. You're far too old and fat. Now, I'm referring to the other fellow, telephone walla. What's his name?
He means Wood, sir. We sort of met up on the way. I'm Jean Briggs, sir, your new secretary.
Oh. She's strong, too, you know. Good breeder. Plenty of good, strong brats. Good for the nation.
Not sired by Wood, sir. Well, thank you for your help. Come along, gentlemen, back to HQ.
Goodbye, General, and thanks very much.
Bye-bye, my dear. Mind what I said now. Do the decent thing, eh? Bye-bye. I don't know what the Royal Flying Corps are coming to these days. Joyriding around the countryside. You ought to be up there, shooting down those damn Zeppelins.
Don't slow down for a speed limit sign. Why should I?
Pocock, will you ring up Works and Bricks and inform that useless slug, Flight Lieutenant Lindsay, that the station commander's fire still doesn't work?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Is Wood? Have they found him?
No, it's the garage, sir. They want to know when you're picking up your new car.
Why do they pester me at a time like this? We can't spare a man for that, can we?
That's true, sir.
Well, ask them to deliver it. Tell them to be careful. I want it here without a scratch.
Well, you deliver it, and we want it here without a scratch.
That'll be my lot. Not for me, the fat salary of an Air Commodore. I'll be Bowler Hackett. Pushed out on a perishing pension.
Don't say that, sir. Wood'll turn up, I'm sure he will.
Yes, but where? Where can he do the most damage? Harwell? The North Thames Gas Board? Clapham Junction?
Well, sir...
It doesn't bear thinking of, does it? Oh, Pocock, I'm getting old.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, I am. I've lost my natural resilience for this sort of thing. Suspense is killing me. A few more hours of this, and I'll be a quivering wreck, like Wagstaff here.
What's the matter? Has something happened?
No, nothing's happened. Go back to your friars, Balsam Lawrence of Arabia. Face the facts. We're beaten. We failed ourselves, failed our country, failed to find that architect of destruction, Alexander Wood. We've reached the end of our tether. Defeat stares us in the face.
Sir!
What is it? Westminster blown sky high? The Isle of Wight sunk without trace?
No, sir, it's arrived.
Not the Third World War.
No, sir. Your new car with Wood in it.
What?
Oh, water?
Give him water.
Whiskey, whiskey. Give me whiskey.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I tried to get home, like you said, without causing anybody any trouble. Somehow, here I am again.
Well, I am glad.
Are you?
I was so worried about you. We all were. Group Captain Kingsley.
Wood! Wood, my boy! You're back! Thank you, Corporal. Oh, my boy. Like a boomerang, you've returned.
I don't know how, sir, really. It all seems like a dream to me, sir.
Not a dream, my boy. A nightmare! Oh, the anxious hours, the sleepless nights we spent with a light burning in the window.
No. Do you mean to say I've gone through all this for that little beast?
I must say it's very nice to feel wanted again, sir.
Wanted? Wanted? You've been the most wanted man in 14 counties. Still, that's all behind us now, Wood. Come into my office. Now, gentlemen, the only problem that remains is who is going to finally and irrevocably escort this airman home. Now, I'm going to suggest a masked escort of the size usually only accorded to visiting heads of state, but with one person in charge.
Excuse me, would you like to borrow this?
Oh, no, you don't.
But it only needs just a little adjustment, sir.
You're not adjusting anything more on my station, Wood. Now, who's going to volunteer for this vital mission? Pocock?
No. No. I'm sorry.
Wagstaff? Will nobody rid me of this millstone round my neck?
Seems as though I'm not very popular, sir.
Perhaps if you yourself, sir, had another go.
I will, sir. If you like.
Would you? Could you? Do you know what you're letting yourself in for?
I think so, sir. I've had a bit of experience at it already.
Corporal, this is courage above and beyond the call of duty. You're an example to us all. And we place our future in your hands.
But, sir, is this wise? I mean, she's, well, a woman.
Observant as ever, Pocock. Corporal Briggs, I'm appointing you permanent escort to this man. You're taken to London. Out of the country, if you like. Without taking your eyes off him for one moment.
Yes, sir.
And you would. You're to place yourself entirely in the hands of Corporal Briggs.
Yes, please, sir.
Well, goodbye. Look after him, Corporal. And if you have to part at all, even for 1 second, be sure you keep your hands on his screwdriver.
Sir! Sir! The minister's arrived.
Yes, Mr. Breach. Show the minister in. I've nothing to fear.
The minister? Oh, yes, of course, sir. Now then, Kingsley, if you don't find this airman soon, we shall all be up the spout.
Yes, sir.
Only this morning, the Prime Minister himself...
Yes, sir. Allow me to introduce our mutual friend. Alexander Wood, aircraftsman, 2nd class.
Wood?
Well, Wood, I'm delighted to meet you, at last. You've caused us some anxious moments.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, what about a little drink to celebrate this happy reunion?
Well, Wagstaff, have you made arrangements?
Actually, sir, I managed to locate the man pretty easily. I wouldn't let the ministry down. As you know, it's very kind of
Oh, well done.
I don't fancy the cold bar.
No do I. I'm sorry, sir, these matches are rather damp.
Allow me, sir.
Now, Wood. We don't want another one of your little accidents. Can't have you setting fire to the minister. Let me do it. Especially now that my promotion seems assured. Eh, Minister?
I think we shall all be going up together.
Sir! Sir! What happened?
What happened, Wood? Nearly a nasty accident.